We are in RBWM rapid fire session today. So 50 questions in 50 minutes. So I'll be giving not 50, but I'll be giving you 51, one more. Why? Because 51 is a lucky number, right? We always donate in terms of what? 51, 101, 151. So that's why I'll be covering 51 over here, one extra. Okay, so let's start without wasting the time immediately. Okay, chalo, let's start rapid fire session. We should keep our savings with the banks. Because why should we keep our savings with the banks? Okay, let me check this cursor. Hold on. Yeah, why should we keep the savings with the banks? It is safe, it earns interest, it can be withdrawn anytime, and all of the above. Is it so? Suppose if I keep the money with the banks, is it safe or no? You can tell me fast. Why is it safe? Why is it safe in banks? Because bank has insurance for this, insurance. So if something happens to your money, you'll get it back. It earns interest. Of course it earns interest. So what's the use of money staying in your house and not earning anything? If you keep, let's say, 1 lakh rupees in your cupboard for, let's say, 1 year, that will be 1 lakh only even after 1 year. But if you keep 1 lakh in at least savings account, then it will fetch you some interest depending on your bank, right? Give you extra amount. So that is your earning interest. Can be withdrawn anytime. Whatever time you want, you can withdraw it. So the answer is what? Of course, all of the above, isn't it? Second one. This is difficult. Which of the following business approach for retail banking is followed by new private sector banks? New private sector banks. New private sector means what? Which are the new private sector banks? HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank. All these are new age private sector banks. So which approach is followed? Segmented, geography based, classification based, or mix of segment and classification based? Now what are these approaches? You must understand first. Segment approach means it is related to business. Which segment of business is growing? Immediately catch that segment. Geography based, it is where my region, where my banks are. Is it in the north or in the south, or is it whatever it is? Classification based means what? Rural branch, urban branch, then semi-urban branch, all these things. So what do these private sector banks follow? New private sector banks. So mix of segment and classification, right? Depending on the business as well as whether it's rural or semi-urban or what. This is the answer, isn't it? Next one. Bank does not give loan against gold ornaments, LIC policy, lottery ticket, or NSC. Against what does the bank, which one bank does not give the loan? Type fast. This is a common question which you must understand. Yeah, what is the answer? Bank does not give loan against gold ornaments. Do you give gold loan in your banks? Not only banks, even NBFCs. LIC policy, right? Not only LIC. Remember, LIC is not the right word. It should be insurance policy. Insurance can be from anyone, isn't it? It can be from LIC. It can be from Canara, Robeco, right? It can be from HDFC Life, anything. Lottery ticket, yes. Lottery ticket, how will the bank give the loan against this? Suppose if I am having a lottery ticket of, let's say, 10 crores. I go to the bank, sir, this is my lottery ticket. I'll be getting the first prize. Bank will say, out. First get the prize, then come to me. Isn't it? Okay. Which of the following constitutes the basic structure of retail banking as per the recent trends? Basic structure means what do the retail bankings do the business in now? Retail assets only. What are assets? Assets means loans. Loans only. Then retail assets and liabilities. What are liabilities? Deposits. So they do it on deposits, liability products, and third-party products. What are third-party products? I'll give you one name only. Insurance, best, isn't it? Daily. How many of you are getting the targets for insurance? Type yes in the comment section. How many of you are getting targets for insurance? Type yes, yes, yes fast in the comment section if you have got some target for insurance. Isn't it? Yes, I'm seeing many yeses. Why? Because today bank is nothing but a sub-insurance company, isn't it? I would call it sub-insurance company. It's selling insurance. In fact, banks are selling more insurance than the insurance companies, isn't it? So D, retail asset, retail liability, third party, all of them. What is the answer? D, right? Means retail asset, retail liability, and third party products as well. So all of them are sold by the banks now. So that has become the basic structure. 100 rupee note is signed by whom? Prime Minister, Finance Minister, RBI Governor, and none of the above. Who signs this? 100 rupee note. Prime Minister, have you checked this? If you are having the note, kindly check it right now. Check any note. 100 rupee note if you are having. Nowadays we don't have notes, isn't it? All that UPI, took. That's the best thing happened to the banking. So who signs it? Yes, RBI Governor, isn't it? Yes. Now some of you might be asking this question, 1 rupee note, sir will tell about 1 rupee note. 1 rupee note is signed by none of these Prime Minister or Finance Minister. It is signed by Secretary, Finance Secretary. Okay. So that's why this is the answer for 100 rupee note. The following has become the generic feature of savings bank account in recent years. Generic means what? Common. Everyone knows it. What is new? Suppose if you tell any customer today, I am giving ATM card, so he'll say, so I am giving debit card, so credit card, so multi-city. What is the new thing you are giving? Every bank is giving this. What is the generic feature? Generic feature is this A to D all, isn't it? What is multi-city check? How many of you don't know multi-city check? Type yes in the comment section if you don't know. If you don't know multi-city check, type yes in the comment section. Multi-city means what? Nowadays what has happened? Checks are gone, isn't it? Clearing is very less now. Why less? Because everything has gone to what? That UPI and online transactions. So multi-city check means what? If I am from, let's say, Maharashtra, and I give that check to in Punjab, then it will be cleared in the local bank of Punjab only. It won't come to Maharashtra. That is multi-city check. Okay. Nowadays checks are gone, isn't it? ATM password should be kept in personal diary, office diary, memory, all of the above. Oh, where should you keep the ATM password? Do you write it in the diary? I've seen many of us writing it somewhere. Many of us are so clever that they write that password on the back of that ATM card only. On the back of that ATM card, they write it over there. Oh, so that I shouldn't forget. So what are you doing? You are telling someone that take this card. I'm having the password on the back of it. Withdraw my whole money, isn't it? Never ever should you do such thing, isn't it? You should never write it somewhere in the personal diary, never write it in the office diary, never write it anywhere. It should be in your memory. This much you must remember. If you can't remember, then Tan ki Shakti, Man ki Shakti, Bonvita. Drink Bonvita, isn't it? Badam, right? But never write it anywhere. Okay, next one. To increase the earning potential of a savings bank and current account balances, the following facilities are offered by the banks. Means, suppose if I'm the bank, let's say I'm SBI, okay? So I want more savings accounts with me. People should keep more balances with me in my savings. Here, having savings account is different and maintaining the balance is different. Suppose if somebody is having a savings account with you and maintaining a balance of, what is the average balance? Let's say 3,000. So that guy is maintaining 3,500 every month. So is that guy of any use to you? He is definitely of any use. But let's say somebody is maintaining 1 lakh in that balance. So who is more beneficial to you? This 1 lakh person or this 3,500 person? Of course, this guy. So what should you always try? You should always try to go from year to year. You should let the customers to invest or deposit more in your bank. So for that, what do you give? All the offers which you give. What offers do you give? Sweep facilities, add-on group life policies, add-on group health policies, and all of the above. So we give what? We give both, all of them. Nowadays, banks are giving everything. Sweep facilities. Sweep means what? Sweep in, sweep out. Add-on group life policies means add-on group life policies. Means suppose if there is a company account. So this is known as group life insurance. So in that group company account, we give this add-on facility also. So that every savings account customer, every employee of that company will open a savings account with us. Then add-on health policy. So that is also given, isn't it? So all of them. Nomination can be done in savings account, recurring deposit, FD, all of the above. What do you say? Nomination can be done where? Only in savings or only in FD? Is it for all recurring also? It is. Okay, what is the recurring account? Tell me, what is the recurring account? Recurring account is what? It is simple FD in installments, isn't it? What is recurring account? FD in installments. That's recurring account. Suppose if I deposit 1000 rupees per month, 1000 per month for let's say 12 months with you. So what am I doing? I'm getting the FD rate only. So 1000 I'm investing, and at the end I'm getting this, whatever that maturity amount is. So nomination can be given to all of the above because after all are the bank accounts only, isn't it? Everyone, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. Why? In this app, you will be getting all the premium study material, plus live classes, ebooks, tests, whatever you say, you will get it over here. Remember, what do you need for your for clearing your JAIIB? Tell me, what do you require? Suppose if you want to study, what do you require? Number one, lecture, means videos, isn't it? Lecture. Then number two, you require what? Notes. So you get ebooks over here. Then number three, you require tests, means check your knowledge. So test, you get it over here. So everything you are getting. So that's why download it fast, isn't it? Which of the following defines retail banking? What is retail banking? How do you define it? The banking service that is geared up primarily towards individuals, individual banking. The banking that deals with lending money to individuals, lending money to individual consumers rather than corporates. That part of the banking that is meant for small account holders. So what is the retail banking? Only one and two, 1, 2 and 3, and 2 and 3, all of them. Fast. Isn't it? So simple answer it is. It is C, 1, 2 and 3. Isn't it? Minimum age to open a sole SB account in the bank. Sole SB account. Sole means what? Singly. I go to the branch and open my sole account. Singly. So what is the minimum age for that? 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, none of the above. So it is here, it is 10 years. Minimum age 10 years. You can open the single account by going to the bank itself. You can get a checkbook. Checkbook also. You can get a card also. But some banks don't give the cards. Some banks give it, some banks don't give it. Debit card. Okay. Some banks don't give the card also. Some banks don't give the checkbook also. And some banks give it. Legally, it is not prohibited. I can give a checkbook to anyone. 10 years guy also. I can give a debit card. Okay. Only the point is there should be some limitations on this. Because a minor is, who is a minor? Type fast in the comment section. Below what age is called as minor? Below what age is called as minor? Type fast. It is 18 years. So below 18 years it is a minor. So minor can't enter into a contract. That's why this debit card should have certain limitations. Checkbook should have certain limitations. Okay. Okay. So the point is you can open this sole savings account by going to the bank after the age of 10. Which of the following is a characteristic of the retail banking? Characteristic. The banking services that is targeted to the individual customers. The activities that are focused on mass market segment covering large population of individuals. Mass market, large population. Large corporates having large number of employees are also provided banking facilities under retail banking. So they are provided. Is it so? Large corporates. So is the answer 1, 2 and 3 all? Where is it? 1, 2 and 3. Is there an option? No. So either 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3 only. So what is the answer over here? Yeah, everyone? Correct. Answer is Yes. Let me see. Type fast in the comment section. It is B, 1 and 2. Third is not the answer. Large corporates are not served under retail banking. They are served under corporate banking. Isn't it? KYC means know your customer, know your character. Both of the above, none of the above. This is very funny definition. Know your character, right? It is know your customer. Very good. It is know your customer. Know your character. Nobody can know your character, isn't it? Because there's nothing written on the face. It is a qualitative aspect. You can't judge, isn't it? Which of the following is not a feature of retail banking? Not. Okay. They are provided through branches as well as through virtual banking channels. Through branches and virtual banking channels. All. These can be extended only for amounts which are very small in size. They can be offered both for liability as well as asset products. So both liability and assets, both of them. They can be extended to small size businesses also. So which one is correct? Don't consider D as correct. We want not a feature. We want which is not a case. So we want false one. So this is true. Branches also, virtual banking channels. Small size amounts. No, that is false. Because small size amounts, it's not that. Now retail banking has gone up to what? Many huge. Suppose if I want to buy a house in, let's say, Mumbai, Nariman Point. What is the cost of that house? That house will cost me not less than 10 to 15 crores or even 100 crores. So if I go to a retail bank for loan of that house, so I must get it. So very small is gone. The remaining things are true. This is true. This is true. Okay. So only answer is B. Okay. We want not. Okay. Loan from money lenders are with very high rate of interest, no proper accounting, no transparency, all of that. What do you say? Let me see what I am saying. What do you say over here, guys? High rate of interest. Okay. Yeah, it is there. Let me tick mark it. Done. No proper accounting. Yes. Have you seen those old Mithun Chakravarti films? No transparency. Yes. Have you seen those films? Mithun Chakravarti films. Earlier we used to have Lala. That there was a Munim. Right? And then there was Mithun Chakravarti, hero. That was money lender. Money lender means there is no accounting. You pay your son, son and daughter pays, then their son and daughter pays. It goes on and on and on. No accounting. Okay. The advantages of retail banking include higher interest spread, risk spread over large client base, strong customer loyalty, high volatility in demand of retail products. Now you'll see, you feel that, oh, answers are so easy. Higher interest spread, risk over large client base, strong customer loyalty, high volatility. So what is the answer? A to D all? How many of you are typing the answer as A over here? Is the answer A to D all? No. Answer is B. Only A to C. High volatility is not the answer. Your products in retail banking are not volatile. They grow at a constant pace. Timely repayment of loan results in. So what is timely repayment? Means if I pay my EMIs on time, then what does it give me? Good reputation, no tension, easy availability of loan in future, and all of the above. So what is the answer for this? I must repay my loan regularly, isn't it? What is it? It is all of the above. Very right. Good reputation, no tension, easy availability of loan in future, and all of them. So that is the answer, isn't it? The retail banking suffers from which of the following constraints or disadvantages? So suffers from which of the following constraints? What are the constraints? Constraint means disadvantage. Select the wrong one. Wrong one means it should not be the disadvantage. It should be the advantage. Okay. So problems in managing large number of individual customers. Large number of customers. This is a disadvantage. So I'll write it D. Quick evolution of products that lead to IT complications. Means I designed the product today and tomorrow it's gone. Why? Because of the technological evolution. D. Availability of higher spreads. Higher spreads means what? NIM, net interest margin. I'm having higher NIM. So which one is correct? This is not a disadvantage. This is an advantage. I want disadvantage. So C is the right answer. No need of going to D also. Level of irregularity in the loans is very high. That is wrong answer altogether. It is not a disadvantage and this very high, that is totally wrong. So the answer is C, isn't it? Defaulter of a loan means what? Not paying loan installments, bad reputation, illegal activities, none of the above. Very funny question, I would say. Why? Defaulter of a loan means the one who has not paid your installments, isn't it? Or who has not paid your interest. So that is defaulter of the loan. So that is the, but what about this bad reputation? There's nothing called as bad reputation immediately which comes. Bad reputation is earned later once somebody becomes defaulter. But reputation in financial terms only, not related to character. Illegal activities, it's not nothing like this. Defaulter of a loan will never, means it's not that it's only in for this illegal activities. Person can have legal activities and then also that person can be a defaulter. Anything is possible. So the answer is not paying the loan installments. In which of the following business approaches for retail banking, the branches are classified based on the business potential of the focused marketing strategy. See this business potential of the focused marketing strategy. These branches are positioned as resource center branches, resource center, and form the part of overall segmentation plan. What is the answer? On the business potential, resource center, segmentation plan. Segmented approach, geography based approach, classification based approach, and any of these. What is the answer? Let me see. Answer is then there in the question itself. Check it, everyone. Eyes and ears open. I have marked 3 important words: business potential, resource center, segmentation. What is the answer? Yes, fast. It is right, segmented approach, isn't it? Next one. Life insurance means insurance of human, insurance of life of human and cattle, insurance of life of machines. So what is life insurance? Now I know you'll be confused between A and B. This is also life. Cattle is also having the life. So that can also be the answer. But the answer is A, insurance of humans. Why? Because this cattle is a different insurance altogether. That's called as livestock insurance. Livestock we call it, livestock insurance. Okay, that is separate altogether. Okay. Retail business model is built based on dash in the geography based approach. See the geography based approach. This is a separate segmentation and the separate approach followed in the banks. So it's based on what? Different product, different service, geographies and different markets. So what is the answer over here? Answer is there in the question itself. Let me see. Yeah. Correct. Geographies. Answer is there in the question itself. Geography based. Geographies. Isn't it? General insurance relates to insurance against. What is general insurance? Fire, theft, burglary, all of the above. Okay, general insurance is given to whom? It is, see, it is not related to life. Okay. But general insurance relates to fire, theft, burglary means basically it is a part of what? It is a part of this property as such. But remember, general insurance is not limited to property. It is related to health also. Health insurance is also part of general insurance. So the answer is D, all of the above. Aadhaar is 12-digit number card. Identity proof by UIDAI. Both A and B? None of the above. Tell me, what is Aadhaar? Firstly, is it a 12-digit number? Check your Aadhaar cards, everyone. You are having those Aadhaar cards now? Check your Aadhaar card. Is it a 12-digit number? Or is it 8-digit number? Correct? It is 12-digit. Identity proof. That is also a point. Aadhaar is taken as an identity. In banks, we take it as identity and address, both. Which of the following business approach for retail banking is found in public sector banks? In public sector banks, what do we follow? Business approach, segmented, geography based, classification based, and holistic model based on the corporate objectives for retail business. So what is the answer? This is a really tough one. Let me see how many of you can answer. Yes? What do you say? Fast, 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 fast. We are in the rapid session. Okay, so it is, answer is D, holistic. See here, retail banking. Remember this word, retail banking, and that's why objective for retail business. This is a trick to remember. Holistic model based. Okay. ERS means, in savings account we have this account instructions. ERS or that what? Jointly, both jointly, former or survivor, isn't it? So what does ERS means? East or south zone, easy and swift, either or survivor, none of the above. So it means what? It is either or survivor. What do you mean by either or survivor? If there are two names A and B who are holding the account, so it means either A or B, both can operate that account. Okay, both can operate as one time. Okay, there are various instructions jointly by the two, former or survivor. There are many. Okay, everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, remember, important, you will get the latest updates on JAIIB and CAIIB, and number two, you will be getting the free videos, free YouTube sessions on all the subjects of JAIIB and CAIIB. All the subjects. So immediately subscribe to it. Whatever is free, grab it fast. Isn't it? Grab immediately. Click on that bell icon. Click on the subscription button. Okay? Done? Everyone. Let me check. Let me wait for 1 minute. Let me check. Do it, everyone. Click on that subscription button and click on the bell icon. Everyone, do it fast. Because whatever you are getting free, grab it fast, isn't it? Which is prohibited on writing on currency notes. So, currency notes, you remember this, na? Currency notes. These notes we used to write, means even some of us also used to write on this. Bankers have a bad habit of writing numbers 87 500 rupee notes, 21 500 rupee notes. That is the wrong thing. And others, we see this various messages. Vote for XYZ. I've seen these messages. Vote for XYZ. Blah blah blah. I like you. Please consider my love. All these things. People can write anything on this. See here, writing on the currency is always prohibited. Why? Because currency, you are using it, but it's not your commodity. Currency is a commodity of RBI. So, writing what is prohibited? Political message, religious message, personal message, all of the above. Of course, all of them. Isn't it? All of the above. You can't write any message on the currency. Okay? Otherwise, what happens? That becomes soiled note. Once many things are written on this. Banks adopted the following business approach for retail banking. SBU, strategic business unit. Departmental approach. Integrated approach. Generalized approach. What is the answer? Now, what is this SBU approach? SBU approach, I'll explain you because I generally explain, it takes a lot of time. So that's why I generally explain it in the classes only. SBO means what? Basically, in simple one line I'll tell you. Your branch must be able to earn the profits so that the expenses can be done from those profits only. Your branch should be a earning member. It shouldn't get a help from the head office. That is SBU. So banks adopted the following business model. Which business model? Strategic, departmental, integrated, generalized. It is A to C, A and C, A and D, B and C, A to C. It is A to C. Generalized approach is not an approach, okay, in banking. So that is separate. It's just a one word given. Next one. PPF means pension planning funds, person having pension facilities, public provident fund, permanent practitioners fund. I'll write it. Fund. So what is PPF? You have these PPF accounts in your bank. You're having these accounts, no? PPF accounts. All these accounts you invested, isn't it? So that is Provident Fund, Public Provident Fund. There are two funds, PPF and EPF, right? EPF is given by whom? EPF is given by a bank only. Whenever it gives you the salary, that amount is directly given by the bank. Okay, PPF means what? Public Provident Fund. People invest in that account and that account gets ATC benefits. Now ATC is gone, man. 115 BSc, new section. All that ATC, everything out, isn't it? Which of the following business approach for retail banking has advantage of clear focus and business objective? So which one has clear focus? SBU, departmental, integrated, or generalized? Which of them has clear focus that this is my objective, this is what I have to achieve? So it is A, correct. Strategic business unit. It should always have a clear focus, because what happens? SBU means, as I told you earlier, my expenses should be covered through my profits or through my branch income only. That is SBU. Highest denomination of currency note issued by RBI. So how much denomination? 100, 500, 1000, 10,000. Which is the highest denomination of the note which can be issued by RBI? RBI doesn't issue it today, but it can issue. It has issued once, long back. Yeah, you guys were not even born. Even I was not born. So, which is the highest currency note which can be issued by RBI? It is 10,000. Very good. It is 10,000. Which of the following group of banks in India does not go for positioning objective? Rather, this group prefers business objective. So they'll focus purely on business rather than positioning. If my business is growing, I'll stay. If my business is not growing, I'll leave. Foreign banks, public sector banks, private banks, and new private banks. So who follows this approach? If I don't have the business, I'll leave. I won't stay in this business. This is followed by foreign banks. These banks always are purely business minded. They get profits, they stay. They get losses, they leave. Immediately they leave. Foreign banks. Public sector and private sector banks and new private sector banks, they don't do like this. They stay in that business for some time at least. Okay. Dash model provides functionality across the products with a customer database orientation. The centralized customer database is used across products. So which model in banking has centralized customer database? Horizontally organized, vertically organized, predominantly horizontal. We'll call it PH now. Okay. So PH or PV. Which one has this centralized customer database? It is available in vertically organized. Correct. 100% data is shared over here. 100% data is vertically organized. Means all the customer database is available to all the employees. Horizontally organized, 0%. No data sharing is available across the various products. And these are in between. Okay. Which of the following models is a standard norm in the public sector banks? So which models are followed in public sector banks? Horizontally, vertically, PH or PV? You see, in your bank only, many of you are in public sector banks only, isn't it? So what is the model you are following? Horizontally organized means loan department is separate department. Their customer base is separate. Deposit department, customer separate. Their database is separate. So that is horizontally, and this is followed in public sector banks. Even now, many of the public sector banks, the loan customers are not targeted by the savings account employees or savings department. They don't target it. Similarly, vice versa. The new private sector banks generally follow the dash, which means common customer information. Common customer information is available across which model? Just now we saw it. And that is followed by this new private sector bank. So that is vertically organized. Correct. It is vertically organized. Okay. NRI means, what is NRI? Non-rural individual, non-rural immigrant, non-resident Indian, none of the above. What is NRI? Non-rural, nothing. It is NRI, non-resident, right? The person who is staying abroad. He is an Indian person born in India but staying abroad presently. The most common business approach for retail banking adopted by banks are segmented approach, geography-based approach, classification-based approach. A and C only, A to C all, B and C only, A and B only. So just now we saw this segmented, geography-based, classification-based. So which approach is done by the banks? Here it's not told that it is nationalized bank or private bank or commercial bank or cooperative bank. It's not told anything. So it can be A to C all. Depending on the bank, every bank will change their focus, isn't it? New private sector banks will focus on segmented. Nationalized banks generally follow this classification based. Rural branch, urban branch, they follow this. And private sector banks, actually they follow the combination of this. PAN means, what is PAN? A kind of utensil. Primary account number, permanent account number, none of the above. So what is PAN? Yeah. You can have your short forms also. See here, I can have a short form. I can call my friend as PAN. If his name initials are P, A and N. What is it used in this banking parlance? Banking parlance, permanent account number, isn't it? That is PAN. Banks adopt different models for implementing retail banking business and a common strategy to include which of the following? So different models for including this. What is to be included? End-to-end outsourcing, predominant outsourcing, partial outsourcing, and in-house sourcing. So which of the models, these are all models, okay? Which of the models are adopted by the banks? What banks follow? See here, nationalized banks generally follow in-house, nationalized, okay? They generally follow the in-house sourcing. Means employees are told to do everything. Now you might be crying, all of you, yes sir, right. All of you will type yes sir, right. Everything is done by us only. That is the main point in nationalized. End-to-end is the extreme. Foreign banks go for end-to-end outsourcing. They don't do anything by the employee. They only focus on the core business. Predominant outsourcing and partial outsourcing. So these are in middle. These are followed by the Indian private banks. So what is the answer? It depends on A to D. Depends on bank to bank. Is it told over here that it is meant for, this question is meant for nationalized banks or private banks or foreign banks? Nothing. It's just a banking. So that's why answer is A to D all. Depending on the bank. Bank provides loans for home, car, education, all of the above. So what does it provide loan for? Isn't it? All of the above. Bank provides loan for all of the above. Isn't it? The adoption of sourcing model for retail banking business by the bank depends upon which of the following factors. Means sourcing model, that end-to-end outsourcing, partial outsourcing, just now we saw last but one question, right? That one before this one. So it will depend on what factors? Means depending on the bank's capabilities, product range, process requirement, technology preparedness, delivery capabilities, and regulatory prescriptions. So depending on what? Bank will adopt this, whatever technology or whatever sourcing model it wants to adopt, it will adopt on all A to E, depending on its capabilities related to these factors: product range, process requirement, technology, preparedness, delivery, and regulatory prescriptions. Which currency note has security thread? What is the security thread? Check your notes, but take out your note. If you have someone in the pocket, there is a thread over here. This. So which of these notes have this? 50, 100, 500, all of the above. 2000, where is 2000? Gone. 2000 gone, isn't it? So all of the above. As per the study, banks adopt the following model based on the technology and customer interface. So which model do the banks adopt? Horizontally organized, PH, vertically organized, PV, and centrally organized. So is it A to E all or A to D only? A to C only? A and B only? See, the answer is between A and B only. Okay. So which is the answer? The answer is B. See here, based on the technology and customer interface, centralized model is there, but it is not based on this specific requirement, customer interface capabilities. Okay. So this is B answer. Okay. Gold and silver ornaments are kept in bank lockers because why do we keep gold in the bank lockers? Don't we like gold to have it at our home? Why do we keep it over there in bank lockers? It is kept because safe, no risk of theft, and both A and B. Now you'll say, sir, can't robbery happen in the bank also? It can happen, but obvious, it can happen. So theft can be there in bank also, but there is the insurance coverage. So you'll get the amount back, even if you lose something, isn't it? Currency notes are issued by RBI, NABARD, public sector banks, and central government. Who issues the currency notes? RBI or NABARD or PSBs or central government? Yes. They are issued by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Always remember this. Only 1 rupee note is given by government. 1 rupee. Okay, that is only issued by government. Remaining everything is issued by RBI. Coins are issued by coins. Then who issues the coins? Government of India, NABARD, public sector and state, SBI. Who? Yes, Government of India. Government of India issues this coins. Okay. Coins are never issued by RBI. They are issued by Government of India. Bank passbook is issued by the bank, contains transaction details of the bank account, shows balance in the account, and all of the above. You know, na, bank passbook. Everyone has handled this bank passbook. So issued by the bank, correct. Contains transaction details, correct. Shows the balance, correct. So answer is D, all of the above. Isn't it? Bank pays interest on deposits, loans, insurance, all of the above. Isn't it? All of the above. What do you say? No, answer is only pays interest. Pays. So it is only deposits. Correct. Loans, it gets interest. Gets. Interest is received. Insurance, that is a third party product. TPP. Right. So that is totally out. Education loans. So what do education loans cover? They cover tuition fees and expenses, are repayable after completion of the course, granted for studies in India and abroad, all of the above. Simple one. You might have handled this, or you know at least this education loan. It covers all tuition fees, repayable after completion of the course. Remember, completion of the course. Suppose if I am doing 4-year engineering, then 4 years plus 1 year is taken into account for the job. So 5 years total. The repayment starts after 5 years. Granted for studies in India and abroad, and all of them. Okay. Business correspondent means, what is business correspondent? You have all those BCs now in your banks. Any agent who provides banking services. Any agent of the business house. A type of money lender. None of the above. So what is the answer? Business house, agent of the business house? No, it is purely banking. An agent who provides banking service. So that is the answer. That's we have business correspondent. How many of you have business correspondents in the banks? Right? Business correspondents. You have this, no? Many times I have seen these business correspondents take away all the business, isn't it? From the bank. Last one. The modular structure using different process models for different product offering, product wise and end-to-end solutions is called as difficult one. Last one, but difficult one. Okay. So using different processes for different products here, different process, different products. Just now we saw some models over here, horizontally, vertically, PH and PV. So it is horizontally product, different process, different product, different process. So that's horizontally. Let me discuss these batches. See this, join the batch immediately. July 24th starting. All the 4 subjects are covered. Sankalpa batch. Okay. July 24th, all the 4 subjects covered. Numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything covered. So join fast. Okay. Mahapacks. Look at this Mahapack. You join this Mahapack, you get this live classes, video courses, ebooks, test series, then marathons, double doubt sessions, practice papers, everything you get it. And importantly, right now, look at this Sankalp selection ka biggest flash sale. So buy now, use this code FLASH and you'll get double validity for this Mahapack. What are Mahapacks? Mahapacks, you get multiple batches per subject. Let me show you how to use this code. Okay, go to Adda 24/7. Okay, let's go to Adda 24/7. If you're having the app, I would always suggest you to download the app. Okay, now we are on Adda 24/7 over here. Okay, click on this. Look at this. Let me go to Adda 24/7. Yeah, click on this JAIIB and CAIIB. You'll see this JAIIB October 23. Click on JAIIB October 23. Now, say this Sankalpa batch 3. Join this batch immediately. Okay, you'll get the details. Go through the details. Product highlights are given. Importantly, I'll tell you, recorded videos are available. So if you miss out on any class, you can definitely get back. Buy now. Okay, click on buy now. Look at this. Apply this flash. See this flash. Okay. So you're getting what? 19,999 reduces to 4,599. Huge discount. What about the Mahapack? Mahapacks are multiple batches per subject. See this JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. Go again to the front page. JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. Click on the JAIIB Mahapack. Look at this double validity. You are getting double validity now. Okay. So double validity means if it is for 6 months, you are getting 12 months. Click on buy now. Put on this flash, see this flash. So 6 plus 6 months validity you are getting. 29,130 gets reduced to 66,999 and that also double validity. So use it fast, join it. Okay. I'll be back with another session. Till then, everyone, do join the batches because exams are near. October. How many months? July, August, September, October. Isn't it? Join fast.